Hey, what's going on, everyone? Chase here at Rocky Mountain. Thank you for checking in. So today we have our knee brace buyer's guide. So when it comes to knee braces, there's a lot of really good options out there. And as you can see, we've actually got 6 that are up here on the table today. And in today's video, I'm gonna be pretty brief. I'm just gonna go through and talk about some of the key reasons of why we have these knee braces up here on the table, some of the things that make them unique. But the good news is even though they're expensive and it's hard to make a good decision, we have a lot of really good content to help you out. We have individual product spotlights, we have versus videos for a lot of these, we have rider reviews. Utilize all those videos, all that information to help you decide which one you feel is gonna be best. Also, my advice, read rider reviews. You can ask questions on product pages and you can get answers from customers who have bought and are using these knee braces. I've written in a lot of the braces that are on the table, so I'll give you some of my feedback as we go through and we talk about these. And last thing I will mention too is that when it comes to knee braces, because they are expensive, you're making an investment, you definitely want to make sure you get the fit and the knee brace that you're happiest with. So here's what I recommend. When you buy a knee brace, first of all, use a sizing guide to know which one's going to be your size. Try it on at home, but don't just try it on with no knee sleeves, socks on, or anything like that. Put it on as if you're gonna go riding. So put on a knee brace sleeve or your knee brace socks, put on your boots, put on your pants, and go get on the motorcycle. Sit on the motorcycle, stand up, squeeze the bike with your knees. Don't go riding them, but just try them on and do those things just to help you get a good idea of what that brace is gonna feel like. Now, the best part is we have our fit guarantee. So if you get one of these, if you don't like how it fits, well, you can send it back in brand new unused condition. We'll give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange. So let's say you buy, say, a pod and you don't like how it fits or you just want it in a different size, send it back. You can exchange it for a different size or a completely different brand, and we'll give you free shipping both ways on that first exchange just to make sure you get the size and the fit that you're gonna be happiest with. All right, that being said, let's just go through and talk about all of these to help you decide which one you feel might be best for you. Some of these do have medical codes, so if you want to contact your insurance and ask them if they'll cover the cost of a knee brace or help you with that, that is definitely worth looking into. So, all right, first knee brace that we have up here. This is the Leatt X-Frame Hybrid. So what's nice about the X-Frame Hybrid is that it's a knee brace that is built really well. It's also the least expensive brace that is up here on the table. It comes in right about $500. And if you read rider reviews, a lot of people like this knee brace. But what's unique about it is you'll notice that there's actually no kneecap protection on this. So what Leatt has done is they include this sleeve that has an impact foam and a hard plastic cover that you'll put on first, and then you put the knee brace over top of that. And the reason that riders like that is that it just helps the knee brace stay nice and low profile over top of the knee. Sometimes knee braces nowadays with gear, pants being a lot more athletic fit, sometimes they can be a little bit tight, especially over top of the knee. So with this, it just keeps it a little bit more low profile. You still got this protector here to give you good impact protection above the knee. Only thing that I would say with the X-Frame Hybrid is that looking at it, you can see it's a tall knee brace. So for shorter riders like me, where I'm 5'7", when I put this knee brace on, it just feels like I've got a really tall knee brace on, a little bit cumbersome. But for taller riders, I don't think that'll be an issue. But again, it's affordable, pretty unique design. Now moving on from there, you have the Pod K4 2.0. So this is actually the younger brother to the K8 2.0. And the K8 2.0 and the Pod K4, they're the same knee brace as far as the technology goes. The difference is the K8 does have full carbon fiber construction, whereas with the K4, it's gonna have a composite. But what's nice about this is the price point. It comes down quite a bit. So with the K8 2.0, you're $800 or more. The K4, you're just over $500, and this is one of our most popular knee braces. I rode in the K8 2.0, and what I can say about these braces is that durability is really hard to beat with Pod. I had this brace for a couple seasons, put a lot of hours in it. The foam never broke down. The strap stayed in really good shape. Everything about it was great. So the kneecap protector you can see is going to offer full coverage. One thing unique about the Pod braces in general is their synthetic ligament design. So in the actual hinge, instead of using just metal gearing inside there, they actually have it's called Vectran, and it's a fiber that is there just to help mimic, the actual ligaments that you have inside your knee. And what's nice though is that ligament over time, it does wear down. You need to replace it, but you can just buy the replacement synthetic hinge from our website and then replace it from your own home. So again, as far as durability goes, it's good. Also about the Pod, I like too, very, very comfortable knee brace. It's not the most low profile, but it is very comfortable and the durability on this thing is really good. All right, moving on from there, you have the Mobius X8. So the X8 was actually the first knee brace that I ever owned, and I used it for several years. And here's what I would tell you about the X8 that I really like. Comfort-wise, it's probably one of my favorite fitting knee braces. I really like how this brace feels when I have it put on. Also, the straps on here, you can see are extra wide with a lot of padding. That's gonna aid to the comfort. This brace does a good job of staying in place when you have it on. But a couple unique features here. You notice in the front that you have this dial. So this dial is for what they call CCRS, Continuous Cable Routing System. And there is this metal cord that goes through here, which connects to this tendon backplate on the back side, which goes actually and snugs up against the back of your knee. And the reason for that is Mobius says that helps support the back of the knee, just to give a little bit more strength and reinforcement there. I also really like the kneecap design on the X8. It's overlapping, it's just nice and low profile. It's probably one of my favorite kneecap designs that is up here on the table. So again, price point on these are about $650, but again, overall, super comfortable. However, the only thing that I noticed while I was wearing these is that the foam on the X8, compared to some of the other foam that I've seen and used, it doesn't last long as it breaks down a little bit faster, but you can buy replacement padding for these braces and have that replaced if it does break down. And that's another thing to keep in mind. A lot of these knee braces up here, you can have refurbished. So that is something that I would look into. You can reach out to the knee brace manufacturer and ask them, hey, if my knee braces get worn out, can I send it back and have you guys refurbish it? So do some of that research as well. All right, next up, we have the Asterisk Ultracell 4.0. And I kind of call this the OG knee brace because this brace has been around a long time. They've made revisions to it and refined it, but it still looks similar to the original Ultracell that came out many years ago. But what I like about this knee brace is that it allows you to get the most customized fit because their cuff, the upper and the lower, actually has a metal band inside of it. So you actually will bend that cuff and get it to fit to your exact leg shape, tighten down the little screw, and then it retains that shape. So every time you put this brace on, it just feels like it was custom fit just for you. So I am a fan of how this knee brace fits. It's very comfortable. It's got the asymmetry glide hinge, which is unique. They've been using that for a long time. So it actually has a gliding motion to it to mimic the natural motion of the rider's knee. But a big selling point for Asterisk braces in general is their tether system. So you notice how at the bottom, this brace has a tether on it. So the way that works is when you buy these, you'll have another strap that will have the male end of that. And you actually install that on your boot. We have a how-to video where we show you how to do that. But what you do is you're connecting the brace to your boot. And the reason that Asterisk likes that, and the reason that they've done that for so many years, is they say that a lot of injuries come from twisting your knee. And so by having your boot tethered to your knee brace, let's say you're riding, you catch your foot in a rut, or you dab your leg and it twists, well, you don't want your leg to twist inside the brace. So by having the brace and your boot connected, they want your whole leg to rotate because your knee is not meant to rotate, but your hip socket is. So if you can get the whole leg to rotate versus just the knee, it could possibly prevent a knee injury from occurring. So that's their tether system. We actually have a rider here at Rocky Mountain who's been using the Ultracell brace now for several years. And if you ask him, he loves it. He loves the way it fits, been super durable for him. He even has a rider review that you guys could go check out. But that leads us to the last two knee braces up here. We have the Bionic 10 from Alpinestars and with the Carbon Cell 1 from Asterisk. So we've already talked about the tether system that Asterisk includes with their knee brace, but looking at these two, you can see these two are both full carbon fiber construction and they're gonna be pricey. You're talking $800 or more, but if you're just after what is the most low profile, the lightest weight braces that I would recommend, it's these two. So I've ridden in the Bionic 10, very comfortable brace, really good feel on the motorcycle, and I also really like their kneecap protection. It's overlapping, kind of similar to like the Mobius, where when you bend your knee, it is not bulky, it stays nice and low underneath the pants, so I really do like the Bionic 10. Haven't spent a lot of time in it, so I can't really speak on the durability aspect of it, but from riding just a few times, low profile, super comfortable. And then you have the Carbon Cell 1 from Asterisk. So what's nice about this is this is the brace that I'm currently using. I'm a little biased, but I've really liked this knee brace. Again, lightweight, low profile, the straps are good, the brace stays in place. If I was being nitpicky, the only thing about the Asterisk that I'm not the biggest fan of is their kneecap design, which they also have on the Ultracell. To me, it just feels like it's a little bit loose. I feel like they could, button that up a little bit and have it be a little bit more low profile, just kind of match the actual brace itself. It's not the worst. I just feel like that is one thing that maybe could be a little bit better. And the only other thing that I critique on the Carbon Cell 1 is that the Bionic 10, there is a cheaper version of this brace. So Alpinestars has their Bionic 7, which is almost the exact same brace, just at a lower price point. Asterisk doesn't have a cheaper version of the Carbon So 1. You just get this one. So if you want to go with this one, again, you're paying that premium price, but overall, it's been a really good brace for me. And that's it. That is my top 6, you call it, knee braces for 2023. Like I said, I was very brief today. So watch the rider reviews, watch the product spotlights. We've done rider reviews on a lot of these. Go check out all that information to help you decide which one's going to be best for you. Because, like I said, you make an investment here. We want you to be happy, and that's why we have all that information for you. To grab yours, click on the link or head to RockyMountainATVMC.com. All these knee braces are going to ship for free. All orders over $75 do. And as always, to stay up to date on videos like this and all the other gear guides and product spotlights and all the other great content that we're releasing, get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and that way you're always going to stay up to date. I am Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.